Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is a guide for round 8 of the Nations Cup. Let's get this started. Thanks to its downforce, you can take this first turn at full throttle. Bring yourself to the inside, slowly bring yourself to the right, and then when you reach the 100-meter sign, you will start to brake. Brake hard for a moment, then trail brake into the apex. You'll be doing some throttle control for this first part. Once you hit the apex, carefully accelerate, then ease off the throttle for this apex. Once you hit it, you can then start to fully accelerate. Do not hit the sausage curbs on either of the apexes, otherwise you'll end up upside down. Slowly bring yourself to the right side of the track as you'll start to brake right before you reach the 100-meter sign. Try to hit the apex and take a bit of advantage of the curve where the apex is. Slowly start to accelerate as it's a little bit easy to get the rear tires to spin. Take these few turns at full throttle. Short shift here, take it at full throttle. Bring yourself to the right, then ease off the throttle, shift down onto 4th gear. Do not go too wide onto the red area, as you have a chance of losing control if you do so. Use the black area on the left as your braking point, trail brake for a moment and do a lot of throttle control. Don't go too wide onto the red area and just keep going at full throttle. For this final part, you want to set yourself up to hit the final apex. So you'll brake right after the 100-meter mark. Ignore the first apex, go nice and wide, and that will set you up to hit the last apex at full throttle, and you are good to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the strategies once we complete this lap. So for this race, the strategy is pretty easy. You will be doing a no-stop strategy, and the thing is that, well, first of all, the fuel doesn't even matter. You have way more than enough. But with the tires, you just want to make sure that you take care of them throughout the whole race. Try to maintain a very consistent pace, as that will help determine how your tires will be doing. Try not to slide around, as that will increase your tire wear. And whenever you're behind someone, you just want to be a bit more careful when you're going through some of the turns, as you can potentially end up scrubbing your tires away with the lack of the downforce. And make sure you keep an eye on your braking, because if you're braking way too much at full power, that will definitely deteriorate your tires. So what I would suggest is, of course you can use all of your braking power when you start to slow down, but at some point you want to use less of your braking power to make sure that you don't wear your tires away so quickly. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hard habit to make, but if you adjust a bit of your braking, you might end up going a bit slower, but at the same time your tires will last a bit longer, especially towards the last few laps. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Once again, this is a no-stop strategy, no-stop race, And before I forget, I just want to give credit where it's due. I like to give credit to K29 and Wombo Leader Racing for the idea of doing a practice race in the custom race mode when it's possible, just because you can definitely test the strategies out. You don't have to wait for someone else to start the race. You can just get the settings up and go ahead and start testing out the strategies. But yeah, the links to their channels are down below. I highly suggest you check them out. They have some really good stuff. And yeah, so I just wanted to get this guide out a couple days early, since I'm not going to be here for the next couple of days. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. So this is Mr. MCA wishing you a good race, and I'll see you in the next video.